The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Dart going to look to throw here. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Giants.
First down, here's Scalaboo.
And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 21-0 our score after 1.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Throwing his Dart. That's complete to Jalen Hyatt. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Giants first down.
Dart going to give to Scalaboo.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Cam Scalaboo,
50 yards.
and the Giants are able to cut into that deficit.
Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
18 Rattler. Get it. Ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Richards. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Here we go. Set. Go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop the throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6.
And the Bengals have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. And McPherson on for the extra point.
And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
An inside run to Scatterby.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Cam Scatterby.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Giants are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point try good by Gano. And then cuts this lead down to 13.
Giants 14. Graham Gano to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Come on.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say I'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards there and a first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Able to find Higgins.
So the gain of 5. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Giants' 44-yard line.
Looking to throw. Richards. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Open man. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain there of 21 yards.
A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave. Embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
Tackle made that time by Chauncey Golston.
No doubt about it. Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D-line, they almost had it. But third down coming up.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
19 tight. 19 tight. Warriors 70. Go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions. 19 tight.
They'll try to run this one. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown of his NFL debut. And the Bengals had 6 to their lead. And maybe a wrench thrown in the operation there. The snap wasn't great, and this kick is pulled. It's no good.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Here's 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Give up the middle, Scatterby.
And he works free.
There he goes again.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Cam Scatterby
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Giants get a bit closer. So his big first half continues. His 3rd touchdown already. They'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance.
Gano the extra point. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
33. Giants 21.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you...
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted.
And bulldozing his way through. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hold it ready.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Richards. He finds his man complete. That's Higgins. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Okay, ready.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
50.
Looking to throw. Richards. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they showed off the athletic juke. Good little game there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
Up 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. Richards. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
To throw, Dart. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Working out of the gun is Dart.
Complete. It's Johnson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Throwing his Dart. Again, it's Johnson.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Here's Dart once more. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Second and 10. Here's Dart.
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessful.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
For the field goal, a 53-yard attempt.
And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Cougar 19. 19 Lions. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
Ready? 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Here we go. Here we go. 19 Pioneer. Ready?
Off the play fake. Richards.
Open man is Chase, complete.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
It looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
11-yard line.
Let's go. Trap 60. Trap 60. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready.
Looking to throw. Richards.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And the Giants will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They never went crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Now 2nd and 9. Throwing, Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors.
And he'll be crowding right upfield, right around the 40-yard line. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've got their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
They'll give it to Scantlebury.
And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
And his throw here is incomplete.
So he thought he had an open look to be able to get 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
To throw now, Dart. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 38-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 38. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the Bengals' 40-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because...
And it's a fumble.
Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And just as they thought they might be able to take that across and get the lead. A big red zone turnover.
I know that I am defense-centric, and I want to give them a whole lot of credit, but I just can't believe after that drive, in that position, ball security paramount, they turned the ball over. Terrible.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple 2nd and 8 coming up.
2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Richards. Well, he's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. You hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away and trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Looking to throw. Richards.
Got a man open. It's Chase.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Well, some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Richards. So we got a traffic there, and that's complete. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the 1st round, getting the start here, as we mentioned, in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the 1st round, people are clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top role, and I know he's excited about the opportunity.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18 Rumble, 18 Rumble.
They'll look to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
18, 5 years. Ready? 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Back to throw again. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
So a nice throw there. And, CD, I'd have to think you've been impressed with what you've seen thus far here in his debut.
You know me well. I have been impressed because what I've seen is him starting to understand how to play the game in a short amount of time. The dazzling plays, they'll come with experience. But right now, we're seeing him handle the game, make all the smart plays, and the right reads.
And he is going to have the ball to his 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Let's go now. 79, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Operating from the gun, Richards. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 31-yard line. passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
Man open left side is Brown. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 5-yard line.
Second and 5.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. De'Ami Brown, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bengals go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes this a 9-point game.
40. Giants 31.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Kickoff for Cincinnati.
And running with power here.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To throw his dart. Completed to Hyatt. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Throwing his dart.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 2 important parts to that play. 1, you get a first down, obviously. Charles, 2, managed to get out of bounds.
Love the way you dissected that, but he threw it in the middle of the field, so they picked up the first down, but he had to work his way to the sideline to stop the clock. What a great effort.
It is intercepted at the goal line.
It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And got his man complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there for Cincinnati. 49 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Mike Gesicki, a 14-yard touchdown.
Bengals are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for two.
The Bengals will line up.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone to put the lead up to 3 scores.
48, Giants 31. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Sheds off the tackle.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be
lost,
proud of
bro.
here
It's
as they
taking on the
trail
chin.
big in this fourth quarter.
I ain't have to do nothing special for you. I ain't have to.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. At this point,
Trash.
you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is
Trash.
actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the
Give me
field
that.
the entire game.
Give me that shit, man. You garbage.
For the third time thus far. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the fourth quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock.
You even have to use Burrow. You use the rookie.
Rushing for him now to this point.
Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on first down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if you picked up the first down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the first down because in college football, the clock stops with every first down. It actually aids the defense in that situation.
It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week one and one of our early window games here.